What's good, everybody? GameBoltPlays here, and today we have an absolutely insane but also special episode. We 100%ed a game about feeding a black hole, and I'm going to show you the whole process. Now, this took a ton of time to edit and a ton of time to record, so if you would feel so inclined to like the video, comment, and let me know what game you would want to see next. I would greatly appreciate that. Now, it's mostly game sound, however, I will talk in between, especially with the moments that I think are most important. Now, this game is very fun and satisfying, but however, the one thing I will say is there's not a lot of variety. You kind of just go whatever you can. However, there is some cool tricks that I'll tell you along the way as I show you. Now, what you're seeing in the background is gameplay, and I kind of cut around throughout the challenges to show you guys kind of like how big of an increase certain upgrades are. So without further ado, I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I will hop in from time to time. We officially completed quick play mode, and now we are on to mini challenge mode. Now, typically when you buy upgrades, you want to get asteroid mass as fast as possible because it just is a huge increase whenever it changes colors. However, this is the one challenge that I noticed it was actually bad to buy this because I did almost no damage still, and breaking a yellow just didn't even seem feasible. So I definitely don't recommend doing that until you get a little bit of damage. And as you can see, I'm pretty sure now I have some damage, and once we're doing that damage, you can see that we're getting 36 from the yellows and only 6 from the oranges, even though I two-shot both of them. So that's just a little trick that you can do if you ever are doing a mini challenge. Now, I had gotten this achievement before, however, I couldn't find specifically in the recording out of like the 4 hours or whatever of footage. So that's just all you have to do is complete it. The best way to do that is to not get the asteroid respawn when you break them, or the asteroids grow when the black hole grows, as obviously that makes it much harder, and then you just go full damage other than that. So right here, we get 100% crit chance, and it actually looks pretty cool. So if you saw the quick play, or the original video I did on this, you get this when you get a comet. However, if you get 100%, it has the same effect. So you have this critical comet glow the whole time, which is pretty cool. And yeah, as you can see, once we get that, we're one-shotting everything. Very satisfying, and you're gonna want to wait till the end of the video if you want to see the best part of this game. Now when it comes to this next game mode, the line I guess it's made for speedrunning. However, I didn't feel like there was as much like options as you would hope for, as it kind of feels like you just kind of compare whatever you can afford at the time. You don't really save up very often, which is, a little interesting. I feel like for speedrunning there should be more time to optimize, or not time, more options, so you can kind of vary your runs and be more strategic rather than, just one of every upgrade and you just kind of buy whatever you can afford. Maybe there's some crazy strat that I don't know about. However, I find it kind of hard to believe considering how little upgrades there are and how like much of a difference in money you'd make compared to how the expensive other items or upgrades. Okay, now when it comes to the Zen mode, I actually raised the speed by 5 times, as there's literally nothing to do about it. It's literally just collecting, I think, 10,000 of these things. So no upgrades, no special effects, just dragging your mouse around and aiming. I think it took like 10 minutes. However, I sped it up so you don't have to wait for that, and I also didn't know what to show and what not to show. I thought you'd enjoy it maybe a little bit more if I was kind of just showcasing the circle go up in real time, or in 5 times speed. So thank you for being patient with me, and let me know if you'd rather it be 10 times next time if there's something like this in another. With Zen mode completed, we move on to demo mode, the second to last mode they have so far. And the way the demo mode works is, it's just, I think everyone can play this. This is like the free version, so you could try it for yourself if you wanted to. But it actually does introduce a feature that isn't in the actual game, which is, I think it's called radiation or hazard or something. And yeah, it's a really cool mechanic. I'm not sure why they don't have it in the real game. However, it's similar to how they don't have laser in anything other than the first game mode. So cool that each game mode has its own kind of style. And yeah, I guess that's why it is its own game mode. So yeah, I'm gonna kind of show like incremental moments. However, this was basically the same as the first playthrough. However, instead of lasers, we had the radiation thing. As you can see, this is the radioactive asteroids. The first one was not that powerful, however, we do upgrade it quite a bit. As you can see, there's like a green smoke or gas or something that goes there, and it makes, you know, like a hitting sound. So hopefully it doesn't bother you too much. Maybe that is why it doesn't go into the full game. However, it is still cool to see like a new mechanic. Now, I will say this was my favorite by far. Not only is every attack electric, you also start on moons, so you feel like you're making more money, even though in comparison it's basically the same because the upgrades are more expensive, right? But I will say that I show a lot more of this mode than anything else. I kind of skip around to like when it felt like I was really strong or I had a new moon or something. However, it gets pretty insane, and like I said, at the end of the video, or at the end of this thing, you'll see a very, very satisfying end to the electric, and I enjoyed it so much I actually got all the upgrades even after finishing the mode. And then yeah, that's about it for this mode, but I hope you enjoy it. Now, even after finishing this, I do get the final upgrade, so you can see for yourself exactly what it looks like when you have everything and how nice it is. Once you get a little bit of attack speed, look at that, it's just so nice. Now, I didn't actually get the, like, all the achievements from this because I actually had to do one that I guess a lot of people probably get instantly, but not me. I had to go back in and get it, and you'll see that in a second when I go to my Steam. Yeah, so we had almost all of them, but we actually had to just click 100 times. So right now you can't hear it, but I'm just clicking like a crazy person to get that final achievement and to achieve 100%. Now, I do get this achievement, and this is 100%. However, I had the Epilogue episode, which I did kind of backwards, and I'm going to put this at the end, just so you can see, because I do have, like, talking in this. So I'll just show you that. Play the Epilogue, and yeah. Let me show you what it looks like. We're going to definitely upgrade the rest of these before we get into these. I want to show you how crazy it can get. This is probably going to be a separate episode, but I just want to show you kind of what it can look like. Supernovas. The black hole is absolutely insane size at this point. We want to get, like I said, we want to get the supernova to do 100%, and we'll go from there. Okay, how much we make there? 900 trill, 1 quadrillion. Holy! So we got like 200k from that. Plants the stars, nice. Purple laser, holy. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little disappointed with the supernova, bro. I thought it was about to just blow everything inside up. What are we thinking? We have 900 trill. Keep on getting planets to stars. Stars equals more lasers equals more tap. Okay. As long as we keep making more money every time, I'll be happy. Okay. More than 1.2. Nice. We just need 1.3 quadrillion, which we definitely will get. How big are our stars now? Are they massive? How insane does the Epilogue get if you get all of the upgrades to max? That's what we're gonna try to find out right now. Holy freaking lasers, dude. 2.3 quadrillion. Holy. What? 0.8 quadrillion. That's not bad. Get some more star size, because why not? Okay, the stars are massive now. The thing that was my favorite about this game so far is just how smooth the progression is. Like, it feels like you always get an upgrade as long as you're paying attention, and every upgrade feels pretty impactful. Fully the electrocution's here. Okay, how much we get? 3 quadrillion. Some breaker speed here. Let's try focusing just all the electrics, or all the lasers around, and see how much more we get or less. Bunch of lasers over here. Okay. How much are we gonna make? More than 3? 3.3. Okay. Next we will max out breaker speed, sure. More lasers, more lasers. I think that's been the most fruitful for us. Anything? 4 quadrillion. 3.96. Dang, bro. Hopefully we get the 4 before we end the epilogue. Holy, those stars are getting pretty big. I wonder when we are gonna even beat the next one. It's about to end. Go for as many lasers as we can before it's over. Okay. Oh my gosh, we're so close. And we'll do the electric star bonus. Just because electric is awesome. Even though crit is way more consistent, because I'm pretty sure we have 100% crit like the whole round. Surely electricity would crit and kill everything when it crits, when it's fully upgraded in the epilogue. Okay. 6 seconds left. Are we gonna hit our 4 quadrillion? We do, 4.2. Okay, max this, and then we're going to max the crit damage, and then we're done. Watch us have saved the best upgrade for last. That'd be funny. Okay. Not seeing that many lasers. Maybe I'm just not looking hard enough. 5 seconds left. Oh, we did beat it. We beat the epilogue. We'll beat the epilogue for the main game. One more time. I want to see what it looks like with all the maxed upgrades. There's a little bonus because I was only gonna beat the epilogue, but now I want to see. Oh, we just beat it like that. Okay, everything is maxed. The whole dang kabang ski. Let's go. Everything maxed. Let's see. How much time can we beat it with left? Okay. 14 seconds left and it's almost done. Now this video took me forever to record, so if you wouldn't mind, please like, comment, and subscribe. Now if you do have any tips, please let me know for my next 100%, which is already recorded. Let's go.